Hi, how have you been? Let's chat again. We chatted yesterday, but we're chatting today again, so let us chat. So, what is the chat about today? Let me see. There's this segment that Hannah Louise does, Hannah Louise Poston does. She says, it's a series about what is cheering me on right now. That is what I want to talk about, what is cheering me on right now, but I want to reframe it. How do I want to reframe it again? Yes. What allows me to make every single moment of my life count? Because the main purpose of this channel is because I realized that I let life pass me by so quickly. And I was like, how did this time of my life look like? And I did not kind of like have a record. So YouTube is like a place I want to record this time of my life. So what allows me to live in every moment and enjoy every moment and be happy despite the chaos, despite the shortcomings of life, despite things going wrong? The first thing is slow mornings. I'm learning to guard my mornings. I'm learning to be present in my mornings. When I wake up and I want to think of too much, I have found a way to stop myself. I guard my morning at all costs. Something I also refrain from is consuming content that will eventually lead me to worrying too much. If it is Instagram or whatever, too much TikTok or consuming somebody's life too much, yet to some extent you compare your life to this person. I don't do that. Because we're human. Sometimes we just find ourselves feeling behind in time and all that, and you find yourself comparing your life to other people. So I stay away from content that can make me feel behind. I guard my mornings. And again, in the past, I had this urge to get up and just swing into action. And just, I had a lot of plans. I wake up and I am brushing my teeth and doing laundry and taking a shower and cleaning my house and then swinging into action. I've learned to guard my mornings. I've learned to slow down. Because once you get into your morning with all that hype, which is not wrong, because I'm a morning person, so I'm always energetic in the morning. But what happens is most of the time you're in autopilot. You keep doing and without realizing it. Evening has come and it's time to sleep and you're basically stuck in autopilot. You don't even celebrate your wins. And you get stuck in this loop of doing and one day you wake up and you're burned out. You experience burnout. And burnouts are not a fun thing. They're draining. So I've learned to guard my mornings. Just a picture of how my morning looks like. I wake up, I brush my teeth, yes. I boil some water, drink 3 to 4 cups as I journal. That kind of helps me with my boil. And then from there, I see what I do. So My slow mornings have really come through for me, and they've just allowed me to decenter everything that is not important and just focus on me and focus on my well-being. Because again, if I'm not well, I won't be productive. I have to be okay to be able to produce, but most of the time we assume that we just need to be working and working and working and working. Yet, if I'm not okay, how am I going to do the work? So I'm learning to have slow mornings. Slow mornings have really come through for me. God, I thank whoever introduced me to slow mornings. It's been a lot of people, so I don't even know who did that, but whoever is preaching slow mornings, thank you, because you made a difference for me in my life. I'm able to stay with my thoughts. I'm able to even analyze what is worth the worry, what is worth the anxiety, what is worth the fuss. Because we've centered a lot of things in our lives that we've lost the line between what is essential and what is non-essential. So slow mornings really allow me to teach my brain to focus on what is really worth the fuss, what is really worth the worry, what is really worth the energy, So yeah, slow mornings. And something else that makes my life count is meditation. And it is not the kind of meditation you think of, I don't know, taking a mat and just, no. I just sit and stare throughout my window. And I let my brain roam around. I let my mind roam around as much as it wants. But if my brain starts wandering around topics and subjects and ideas that make me worry, I stop it. So I'm kind of training my brain to focus on what really matters at what time. You understand? I don't restrict my brain from thinking, because if you're trying to fight your brain from thinking, it fights back. So I let my brain do whatever it wants. It wants to overthink, it wants to think, it wants to whatever, I let it. But then I choose for it what to think of, what is worth the fuss, what is worth the worry. And again, when I'm meditating, I don't want to worry. I just want my mind to roam around, yes, but not around worry. This is just where I've started. And it is really helping me. Sometimes when I'm just going about my day and I'm attempted to worry about this and that and this and that, I remind my brain of our meditation time and how we were able to pick what is worth the worry and what is not worth the worry. So yeah, I'm working together with my brain. I'm not fighting it. Yes, so far, slow mornings and meditation are really coming through for me in terms of just being present and, not being in autopilot all the time. These are just two. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the other things that are cheering me on, like Hannah Louise Boston says, or things that make my time here worthwhile. Things that make me stay grounded in the present. I don't know what makes you stay in the present. Share in the comments. What are habits you are starting to learn and you're starting to bring into your life to just allow you to live in the moment? Share your thoughts and see you in my next chat. Again, if I'm your cup of tea, subscribe to my channel so you can take a sip for more discoveries, for more experiences, for more whimsy, for more chats. Subscribe and click that notification bell. But today I don't have a song. Let me see. What song do I have today? Soon takusave na love emoji into your official name. PDA bila woga, juu license ni pete. I'll buy some boxes you can share with me. Wache kuvisit tuishi nami. Kifungu kutole kopi usizubae kwa gate. Kitungu tutwane ngozi uchi ujionyeshe. Si Valentine's ni kweke archives pale kwa TV. Lazima uolewe and it must be me. Kesho yetu sifananishe na jana. Lami na reli hazitoshani upana. Uchumi mbaya but I'll spend my 2 days with you. Leo iko na guarantee. Takuita wangu kabla uitwe na Maulana. You're my rose but I'll still give you your flowers. Nitakupenda sahi na kasi sahi. Ni sasa hivi. Bye. See you.